In a dramatic announcement that GM and Chrysler executives have been dreading, the president said they have a choice: restructure their companies now, or he'll see them in bankruptcy court.
We've determined that neither goes far enough to warrant the substantial new investments that these companies are requesting.
He gave each company one last chance. For GM, 60 days to undergo a fundamental restructuring. The first step, a White House-engineered firing of GM CEO Rick Wagner, and an order that more than half of its board of directors be changed. The president said he was not condemning Wagner.
Rather, it's a recognition that will take new vision and new direction to create the GM of the future.
Step 2 for GM, reduce debt through much tougher negotiations with unions and investors. If GM succeeds, the government will consider lending it another $16.6 billion. GM has already borrowed $13.4 billion.
I'm absolutely confident that GM can rise again.
For Chrysler, though, the situation is more dire. The president gave Chrysler just 30 days to complete a merger already in progress with Italian car company Fiat. If it succeeds, the president will consider lending Chrysler another $6 billion on top of $4 billion it already received. If either GM or Chrysler fails to meet the challenges the president set out, restructuring under the bankruptcy laws, he said, may be the only option, but he promised it would be quick. Speaking to nervous consumers, the president announced that starting today, new warranties of GM and Chrysler cars will be backed by the U.S. government. And the president insisted his action does not constitute a government takeover.
Let me be clear. The United States government has no interest in running GM.
Some analysts, though, say the White House now has unprecedented control over a major industry.
They're now relying on the government to bail them out, and when that happens, guess what? You got to do what the government wants.
In Congress, even many Michigan members reluctantly supported the president's tough love approach. Some, though, complained about a double standard, one for auto executives, another for CEOs of the major banks.
The president had all the CEOs of the financial institutions pledging to work with them, hosting them at the White House, and yet at the same time, Mr. Wagner goes.
It's possible that both GM and Chrysler will do a good job of restructuring and still end up in bankruptcy court. Why? Because some industry analysts say if the economy continues like it is and people aren't buying cars, no amount of restructuring will make much difference. Katie?
Chip Reed at the White House tonight. Thanks very much.